News 8 is your local election headquarters. Tuesday, voters across the state will be choosing new leaders, and one of the biggest races is in Hamden, where voters will be choosing a new mayor. News 8 political reporter Mike Cerulli is live in Hamden, where early voting is underway. Mike.
Good evening to you, and a rainy day of early voting here in Hamden. This town, one of many across the state that will be electing a new mayor come Tuesday. New Britain, Torrington, Norwalk, among the other major cities that have open mayoral seats. And here in Hamden, there is no question, just like so many other towns and cities across the state, as to what the biggest issue on voters' minds is.
The same issue in every single neighborhood all across town, and that's property taxes.
It's obviously the property taxes.
Taxes, taxes, taxes.
Three of the candidates running to be Hamden's next mayor all gave the same answer when we asked them about the top issue they're hearing from voters. The town has seen its already high property taxes skyrocket over the past year, the result of a state-mandated revaluation of homes. Pair that revaluation with Hamden's crushing burden of long-term debt, which has piled up over $1 billion, and you've got a recipe for a municipal fiscal crisis that has left many voters seeking change. The changes being proposed by the three most visible candidates sound very similar on the surface. They all say they want to rein in spending, expand the town's stock of commercial properties, and explore long-term options to address debt. Where they differ the most is over which of them is best suited to achieve those goals. Democratic candidate Adam Sendroff says his experience in the private sector and in various town government roles make him the right man for the job.
In terms of experience, in terms of management and leadership experience, I'd be afraid it would be a lot more of the same if they got elected.
On the other side of the aisle, the notion of getting more of the same is exactly why the 24-year-old Republican candidate Jonathan Katz says voters shouldn't choose Sendroff.
This town has been doing the same old broken thing for year after year after year. And let's see, more experience doesn't always mean good experience.
Sendroff pushes back on the notion that he represents the status quo in Hamden, noting that he had originally launched his campaign as a challenge to the current mayor Lauren Garrett, a fellow Democrat who opted not to run again.
Make no mistake that I do represent new leadership for Hamden.
Green Party candidate Patricia Veneer Saavedra is also on the ballot, and so is the petitioning candidate Jamika Jeffries. Her campaign has attracted a notable amount of attention and fundraising as she seeks to win without the endorsement of a major party.
No one has faith in either party, and so I am the definite chance for a choice for change. I am the alternative.
So early voting runs from now until Sunday. We've got all the details about that on WTNH.com, a voter guide where you can see where to vote, when to vote in your town. We're also going to bring you live results on air and online on election night from all the key races, including right here in Hamden. Live in Hamden tonight, I'm Mike Cerulli, News 8.